Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. Here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reid to get this one going. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I don't know, aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Yellow, 43. White. Hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Black 40. Black, red. Hut.
On third down, it's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Red, 38. Blaster, 6.
Out of the gun, Young. Pass brought in by Tataroa McMillan. And he's taken down at the 30. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Check steal. Down. Blue, set.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Ready. Hut.
Play action now. Young taking a chance to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Come on. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. He completes it in traffic. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Now run for it, Hubbard. And he'll go down here at the 16. So They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Young working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And we'll pause here for an injured Saints player. Looks like he's pretty shaken up. They'll get someone out to look at him. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. 33, yellow, check, hut.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Rolling left, buying some time. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, kid, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. On the left hash, this will be from 50. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Trying the right side with Miller. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Chuck now from the gun. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. The right side, cut by Olave. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Tackle made on the play by the rookie from Texas A&M. That's Nick Scorton.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Hits his running back. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Coming left is Miller. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Okay, instead of my usual why, I'm going to ask you how. How do you stop him short on the sneak right there? And the answer, well, most of the time you can't, and you don't. And that's why they'll go to that sneak time and time again.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints go up 6-0 here in the first. Smith tacks on the point after. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Black 40. Set.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Chase Young bringing him down there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Red 38.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Now it's Young. Has it downfield working the left. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Up the middle, Hubbard. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. The rookie Danny Stutzman in on the stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Black shot. Hut, hut.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Strike it. Check strike it. Let's go now. 52 blue. Ready.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Love the call block, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Set.
Young to throw it. Short pass brought in. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Offense up to the line fast. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
Ready, set.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Red. Here's ready.
Young looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Set.
Hubbard is in for the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up. They're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
From the gun, a give to Miller. He's got room to roam. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Hey, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Shuck with a quick toss out wide. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 2nd quarter lead. For the extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Young. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
1st and 10 at
Let's
the
go.
50-yard line.
Yellow, 40 seconds.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Set, hut. Black 40. Oates, ready?
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard
Let's go
line.
now. Red, cycle, 60 red. Needle blue. Yellow, zoom. Blue, go red. Set, hut.
1st down, Young. And they take him down right along the 30. So it's going to be a 2nd and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium, though. Stick around. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Set, set.
Here's Young to throw. It is Cup, left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
1st and goal, Hubbard. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. When you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Has this at the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Shock working from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
They send a man in motion. Working now from the gun. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. Shock now on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. Oh, the football's loose. Picked up by the Panthers. And they can't call a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that 1st tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that 1st tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that 2nd hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Set, ready. 33. Chop. 17. Red. Cycle. Ready.
Now Young. 15 on the slant. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Look, black shot. Striker. 3-3.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. What a hit, and the ball's loose. Oh, the Saints got to it.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, they'll punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Gets it quickly to Palmer. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. On the give, it's Miller. And as they usher him out of bounds, Brock, we have reached the end of our 1st half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Saints to the line now. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So first down from the 41. Handoff here for Miller. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Gosh, I got to just be honest with you, kid. I marvel at the strength we see out of these running backs. The strength, the agility. I thought they weren't strong when I was playing, but the guys today just run right through contact at times without even blinking, and that's how you get those big chunk yard runs.
Dump off caught by his back. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set to go now from the 35. Catch made left side by Palmer. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panthers.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. Caught near the goal line. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. They closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. Pushing for the end zone. And off the football. It's not loose. And the Panthers get to that one.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line. And then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did. Keep the points off the board.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped on that play by Danny Stutzman.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
You, yellow, down. Blue, 32. Set,
From his own end zone, it's Young. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on third down.
Let's ready.
From his end zone, third and long. On the quick slant, it's Lee Gant. And they don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Panthers, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Young on first and 10. McMillan on the slant. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Set, ready. Black, 10 black. Ready.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
12 yards.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Again, it's Young. It's caught by Hubbard. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and 1 at their 40.
And he's got a free play here. And that one is incomplete. There's a flag down, though. If someone was across that line, this could end in a first down after all. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Running it after the penalty. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand at thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he puts some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
45. White. Go pink. Blue striker. 6. Mega. Set. Go.
Out of the gun, Young. Dumps it underneath, Hubbard. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Their rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Nice run across the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grab the lead on their first series of the half.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Ground check, skip catch, quickly become a runner, check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10. 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Chuck now from the gun. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Saints first down.
Here's Shuck, first and 10. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself.
If you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Shuck working from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got it inside the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints cut it to 1 late in the third. For the extra point, here's Smith. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. Up to the races, middle of the field. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take the lead as Tom runs out here in the 3rd. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Palmer. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense to the line. We're going to have trips right to start out. 1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Dumps it off to his running back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Looking quickly here.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Shuck now on 1st down. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because you throw it in double coverage, and you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
And Shuck's going to have him 1st down as he slides in safely.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Chased out to his right. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw again here, it's Shuck. Running right side by Moore. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
They've got a man in motion.
Trap 60, trap 60. Street, dragon 60. Check up.
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints now trail by just a point in the 4th. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Black, 95. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that 1st down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag.
Claws red.
The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Smash red. Here we go. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Hits him on the end route. He loses the football. And the Saints have the recovery.
You know, that's just... can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at premium.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one.
On the double.
After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Let's go.
From the pistol, it's Young. Continuing to move past the 45. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hey, check mega.
Handoff running right, Hubbard. Saw a lot of gain right there off the middle, and he took advantage. 5-yard gain. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
60 red. 60 red. Ready?
This is Dowdle on 2nd down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Set, ready.
Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Young looking to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Ready?
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers in range for a game-winning score.
Right?
2nd and 10, still at that 15-yard line.
Come on, set, 22 needle. Steal, chest steal. Ready.
On the ground again with Dowdle. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
At the 14-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Ready. Black 40. Set.
Now to throw. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either. That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Counts on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick. Those defenders hang on to this lead to give them the win.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Back to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Setting up to pass. Hits his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Extra DB out there for the Panthers, 3rd down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Panthers countering with a dime package here. 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
33. That's good for the Saints. First down.
He'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. This is biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. It is a 44-yard look from the right hand. The kick is good. He got it. That's going to do it for regulation. So some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Got it.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Down. Ready?
They'll start on the ground. Gallup. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Now, not much to be had on that first down, Brock. First couple of plays of overtime. How do you approach things?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. On the quick slant, it's the end. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. Offense to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Striker, 3-3. Ready.
1st and 10. Here's a run to Dowdle. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, Young. On target to his back, and we go Dowdle. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Panthers 1st. All right, so an important landmark crossed on that play. They're inside the red zone now, partner. Now, new overtime rules mean they can't win it with a touchdown, but more times than not, a touchdown does ensure they don't lose it on the next series either.
Yeah, and you do all this work, all this heavy lifting to get into the red zone. It's got to be a touchdown, and that's all you're thinking offensively. You are not going to feel good coming off the field if you got to settle for 3.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
The 16-yard line.
Set. 33. Yellow. Ready.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And this one does not go far.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Their first drive of OT is on the ropes, Brock. It's 3rd and 5.
Yellow, 22. Set, cut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Lewis caught. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
43. Trouble, 38. 52 blaster. Set, go.
1st and goal. Here's Dowdle. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ready?
Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches.
Set, hut. 45. White. Hut.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be unable to stop the clock again here in overtime. Goal. A touchdown's not going to end it, but it would certainly apply the pressure.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
To throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers break the tie and go up by 6. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. Well, in past years, this game would have been over on that score, but starting this year, their opponents get to respond as we are back underway. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Now it's his turn in overtime. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. All right, so far so good, partner. Taking advantage of the change to respond here in overtime. We all know that was reserved only for the playoffs previously. But now an opportunity teams get in regular season games too.
Yeah, I think we both love this because really it keeps teams from blaming a coin flip anymore. Even if some of the anger in the past was justified now you just look in the mirror and know it's all upon you to deliver. It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
Shuck working from the gun. On the move, headed right. Connecting on the slant. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmith. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. To throw again here, it's Shuck. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Well, I'm sure right about now, partner, they would have rather won this game on that opening touchdown like the old overtime rules, but at least some of these defenders got to be enjoying a chance to shut a game down themselves here, right?
Such a benefit of the new rules is it makes both defenses relevant, a factor in deciding the game's outcome in OT. We're seeing the defense right here who just created that negative play. It's trying to end it themselves.
This is it, Brock. Make or break right here. Overtime rules gave them a chance to go touchdown for touchdown. But if they don't come through on this 4th down, they have wasted that chance.
And they're humans down there. They're not robots. They know exactly what these circumstances are, but this is also, Kate, where you tell yourself, just do your job. Just do what you have been trained to do. You can't make it more and bigger than it is, or else they're going to fail.
Looking to throw it. Brought in right side by Moore. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.